Corsicana Independent School District is governed by school board members, also known as trustees. These leaders are elected by our community to make important decisions about the local school system. Trustees are not paid, they are volunteers who are committed and passionate about serving the educational needs of children in our community. Our local school board is responsible for adopting goals and priorities, adopting policies and reviewing for effectiveness, hiring and evaluating the superintendent, adopting a budget and set tax rate, and they communicate with our community. In their own words, here are our board members.
Serving on the CISD Board of Trustees has really been a great privilege for me to be able to give back to this community that I love. It is my home. I was born and raised here, proud graduate of CHS. So it's given me an opportunity to give back to this community, to serve the teachers of this community who did so much for me. They were impactful in my life and made such a difference and were such role models to me. And now to be able to see those same teachers building those relationships with my own children and the children of the community has just been a great privilege of mine.
I just love my community, and I feel like I've evolved over the years as a leader. And so I just thought that was the next step for me, is to get involved in our education. And so I just love, seeing our young people, evolve, from little up to high school. And so I want to be a part of that.
Our kids are here. This is where the kids are growing up, and I think public schools are very important for our community. Most of the kids that I've seen recently are coming back to Corsicana. They're coming back here and teaching or working, and so I think the public school is important. This is where they're getting their education.
Whenever someone comes into the community, often including individuals and also businesses, the first thing they do is they stop and ask, well, tell me about your schools. And we need to be able to tell them that we're proud of our schools do a good job, and we want to make them comfortable and that they can come here and raise their family and get a quality education.
The most rewarding part of this leadership position really, I think, is twofold for me. One is just to go to a school sometimes and see the kids hard at work, to see them doing their things, and then to get a hug from one of them when you walk in and they don't know who you are, but they sort of realize that you're there because you care about them, and they come up and give you a hug.
Well, there are moments in any process where we celebrate the success of teachers or students, and so that's the cherry on top of the sundae there. To watch graduation, to watch a special performance of a jazz band or a play or a football game, and you're just thinking, my goodness, a few years ago these were kids wandering around the park, and now look what they're doing. So that's extremely rewarding.